Autumn is easily one of the most cinematic times of the year. The light changes, the air feels different, and every shot looks like it's straight out of a movie. If you've dialed your camera settings in just right. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best settings for the DJI Neo to capture the warm, golden, cinematic autumn vibe. Now let's jump right into it. But first, I want to say thank you so much for watching my video, and if you get any type of value whatsoever, can you please hit that like button and smash subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow. Now, before we tweak the settings, here's why autumn needs its own look. The sun sits lower, the light hits softer, and the golden tones can either look beautifully cinematic or just flat and washed out, depending on your settings. So if you've ever filmed in autumn and thought, why doesn't it look like it does in real life? This is why. Let's start with the resolution. You want to keep the details sharp, so stick with 4K, and if you're going for that cinematic look, I recommend 30 frames per second. It gives you that smooth, natural motion, but if you want buttery slow-mo, hit 60 frames per second. You'll thank yourself later when editing those fallen golden leaves. Next up, we've got white balance. Now this one, guys, listen to me closely, is huge for autumn. Forget anything about auto, lock it in manually. We want it between 5,500 and 6,200 Kelvin. That keeps your tones warm and consistent, even if the light changes. Otherwise, one shot will look golden, and then the next, when the light changes a sec, it will turn cold, and this kills your color flow and destroys the vibe of your video. So you want to lock it in manually. Now, with the white balance dealt with, let's talk exposure. Autumn light can trick your camera. It's bright but soft. That's why I usually drop my EV around -0.3 to -0.7. just to protect those highlights and keep the color deep. So what's the difference? See how much richer that orange looks when it's slightly underexposed. Now we want our ISO as low as possible, ideally between 100 and 200. Then follow the 180-degree shutter rule. So if you're shooting 30 frames per second, you want to keep your shutter around 1/60. And if it's too bright, do not crank up the shutter. Use an ND filter. This is how you keep motion looking smooth and cinematic, instead of jittery and jumpy all over the place. Now it's color profile time. I mean, yes, it looks a little dull out of the camera, but when you color grade, that's where the magic happens. Now check this out. This is straight from the camera, and here is after colored grading, and boom, that's like cinematic autumn right there at the touch of a button. And I'll leave some links in the description so you can get your hands on some color grading LUTs absolutely free. Now let's talk autumn composition for a second. You want to try and shoot with the sun behind your subject, like they're glowing. This is great for autumn cinematic shots, and always aim for that golden hour light. You know what I'm talking about, that early morning or just before sunset. If you find a path lined with trees, use it for leading lines. It pulls the viewer right into the shot. And try and catch the golden of the sun through the leaves. And if you can catch a breeze with some fallen leaves, this is where your 60 frames magic will come into play. And you can use the slow motion details to capture the magic of autumn. Now here's a quick color grading tip. When you're grading, push the yellows slightly forward, just towards orange, and lift your midtones just a touch. Keep your shadows deep, but not crushed completely. And don't overdo the saturation. Subtle warmth is key. This way your footage feels natural, cinematic, without looking too rich. So there you have it, how to get the best of your DJI Neo in autumn. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you got any type of value whatsoever, can you please hit that like button and smash subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow and my videos get out there to a lot more people. You know the dance. I'm Adam from Drone and Lens. You guys have been colourful, and I hope to see you in the next one.